Chapter 5 is my search for a meaning to death, and certain things happened in my life at a particular time 40 years ago in the spring of 1973 that I wanted answers to, and I was given a very descriptive personality from a medium who described my Gran perfectly, and she was 92 when she passed over, and he described that in great detail, being about 5 foot nothing in height, gave her age, colour of hair, style of hair, the fact that she had she was stooped of stature, and that she had bright red rosy cheeks. Now, I found that incredible. As a design engineer, I wanted to know how he managed to give me a description of my deceased grandmother. And he also told me that it was my mother's mother, which was correct. Well, I was quite staggered to get that, because that was the first time I'd ever seen a medium. And what he told me changed my life forever over the years, because it set me on a pathway of investigating life after death, particularly from the mediumship point of view. Because if my Gran was still alive somewhere, where was she? Is she in another dimension? And if she was, then surely we are looking at science here. Scientists should be very interested in the fact that my Gran, in her personality, is still alive and living in another dimension, and that was the focus of my attention over the next few years. And I eventually became involved firsthand. I started to see these people, that deceased people that live in another dimension. And I finished up doing 15 years of platform mediumship, and had more than enough evidence of travelling for thousands of miles over those years, giving people messages and seeing their departed loved ones, as well as receiving messages from other people I met from all over the world. And then, having studied the scientists' investigations, particularly on physical mediumship, and that is where people can materialise solid and hug their loved ones and converse with their loved ones, is another fascinating and scientific phenomena. And I think that is the ultimate evidence of life after death, is full materialisation of deceased loved ones. And it's quite evident from all the scientists that I've put in the 100 or so scientists over the last 100 years that have investigated materialisations, who came to the same conclusion that life after death is a scientific fact, that the consciousness survives the death of the physical body and goes into another dimension, of which I will cover in the next chapter as to where that dimension is. And the amount of scientific evidence available for life after death is phenomenal, and is worthy of anyone who seeks for an answer, a meaning and purpose to life, that death doesn't end at the grave, would be worthy of